Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that is a new subscriber. I've got a pretty good influx for this last few days, and that is really cool. I hope you enjoy what you see. And yeah, I talk a lot about yarn. It's a thing. I'm just saying I like my yarn, and that's what I do. And for everybody that's been here all along, I really do appreciate it. Shall we talk about some things today? Let's see. Thrift store finds. I got a score. I'm just really happy with it. And I have a question for everybody here because I need some help. I need some guidance. My thrift store find. I'm really happy about this. Got my little bag. Has anyone heard of Stratus IQ Fiber Internet? I have not. The thrift store that I go to, people donate bags. They donate everything else. Things come in bags. If you leave with a bag, it's a donated bag. So I don't know who Stratus IQ is, but it's a cool bag. It's got a little zip Velcro. Neat. It works. Probably like a swag bag or something if they were a vendor somewhere. That's just my guess. Anyway, all I got, oh my gosh, all I got. Look at this. These. You're like, what is all that? These are a bunch of knitting needles. Yeah, I got 6 knitting needles. These are the flex tips. I'll pull these out. $13 and change? Like, yes, please. Thank you. I did not take all of them. I know my husband was with me. I did not take all of them, but I did have fun. Let's see if the sizes on the packages are correct, but you know, you're at a thrift store. I mean, you know, people can mix their packages up. I know my packages are mixed up. Yeah. Lack of organizational skills. I know how to do it. I just prefer to play with my yarn than to clean my room. I'm just going to throw that out there. Let's see. So I got Addy Turbo needles, $2. Let's see, these are size 1s, possibly 24 inch. We're going to go with what the container says. These are size 4s, 24 inches. These are the Knitter Pride Nova. And I got Knitter's Pride Dreams, size 3, 24 inch. I love these things. I got these, I think will be fun. I haven't used my zeros in quite some time. 16-inch zeros. These are Inox circular knitting needles. Look at the size 0. Zeros. And I believe they really are. These are Germany, made in Germany. So yeah, fun. And these, I got some big needles. I got size 8s, 24 inches. How cool is that? Some 8s, 32 inches, you know, to add to my stuff. And the prize were these. These are the Flexi Tips by Cassell. I have never used them. I do own a pair and I've never used them. I think the pair that I have are size 4s, or the set that I have are 4s. These are 1s, i.e. I can do my socks with them. So the whole concept of these, look at these. These are like, look. See, they got the little cable that's that far between the needles. And I don't know, I've never used them. So you're casting on and you'll have them like this with your project on it. And then you take that 3rd needle and then you knit off from those. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I haven't used them, but I do know my local yarn store absolutely loves them. What did I just do with the cap? Absolutely loves them. They swear by them. They said that they're a massive game changer. And if I ever gave them a try, which I've not done, that I would want them in all the different sizes. I did buy a set from them years ago. Like I said, I think they're the size 4s that I've never used. So I don't know. But these were at the thrift store. I paid $4 for them. So I'm going to try it. The price tag on them was $24. And pretty sure that's what I paid for my set too. You know, years and years ago, just never used them. So I'm excited to use these. Maybe I'll do that on my next pair of socks. Maybe. The only reason I say it like that is I've got the complicated socks. Well, they're not really complicated, but you know, the pattern socks, right? So I've got these that I just finished because they're right here. This one that I just finished, these are mosaic. Okay, cool. Carrying one color at a time. I think I could do that with the new needles. So that's the inside. How cool is that? And then the pair I have on the needles right now is the circuits and getting to the color. Oh, it's like so exciting. So I have that, which is another mosaic. I think if I wanted to try the new needles, it would probably be a vanilla pattern, just the plain stockinette, while I figure out the new tools, right? So I'm excited to work on that. So what a cool thrift store find. I mean, that is really nice. And maybe if I find that I love them, I'll continue to use them. If I find that they're cumbersome, I will redonate them or something along that line, you know, and maybe find the size 4s that I have somewhere. Pretty sure they're 4s. It could be 5s, not sure. And do the same with that if I'm not going to use them. But there's that. I mean, I was really thrilled, right? I'm really thrilled. You're like, why'd you get all the 8s? Because my husband's sweater's on 8s. Well, his worsted weight sweater was on 8s. His fingering weight sweater is on the 4s. You know, so I thought I would get the extra set of 8s for that reason. There were a lot of other needles. I had a lot of 8s and a lot of 1s and 0s. But again, I left them for other people. I got a few. I got 6. 6 was enough, right? I got 6. They also had double pointed needles too. They were the wooden double pointed needles. I'm like, oh, cool. You know, so it was pretty cool. Somebody cleaned out their stash. That's a good way to put it. Somebody did. I know. So the question that I need help with, we know for my Tackle It Tuesdays, and I'm going through my bin and everything, and I've discovered some very old projects. All of these projects that have been in my bin are 3+ years old. This one I think is closer to a decade. I really do. It was during my decade, my literal decade of not being able to finish a sweater to save my life at all. Could not do it. I'd made gorgeous sweaters before, but there was a dry spell for a decade. I made what I'm wearing. This was after the decade. This one's brick, by the way, for people who are interested. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. It's a great template to do anything you want with. So I found this sweater that my girlfriend and I had started, and the pattern came out in 2013. Pretty sure we started it right after the pattern came out. Thought it was the neatest thing ever. So we're looking at a good decade, you know, that we worked on that. And mine's been languishing. It's been in a bin. And this is the Miranda by Josée Paquin, or Josie, not Jose, Josée Paquin. And it's really a beautiful pattern. Look at that. So it's got the little kangaroo pouch, short sleeve, and it's got a hood. Do we have a better picture where we can see the hood? Does anyone want to actually show the hood? No, we don't want to show the hood. Why would we want to show the hood? There we go. It's like, goodness sakes, could somebody turn around? All right, so that's with the hood down. So I want all of it. I want all of it. I want the kangaroo pouch. I want the hood. I want the sleeves. But I want long sleeves. I don't want little short sleeves. You know, I could even go like this, you know, like something just, not just a vest. I don't do the vesty thing. Other people can, and they can pull it off. I don't have that confidence. So, yeah, I don't know how to wear it. And, you know, I just don't. That's just not me. So I have some sleeve. So I picked it up, and here it is. Let me put these needles back before I drop them off of my chair, and then they go on the floor someplace and I don't know where they're at. They need to be put in rotation. Okay, so I have this gorgeous yarn, right? I do. And I have 3 full skeins of it. I know, for all the people that are new, I'm aware that with that cable in the front, this is a very busy yarn and probably not the best choice for this, but oh my gosh, it feels amazing. This is Maxima. We discovered I paid $15 a skein for this, or at least that's what the ball band said, the Hanks. And in the United States, they're about $28 now, and in Canada, they're $39.99. I think that's Canadian money. But there you have it. So it's been a long time since I bought the yarn. And there we go. So I have this much left of this skein, and I have 3 more full skeins. I don't know if that's going to be enough to do the hood, the long sleeves, and the pouch. So something's got to give. Now, here's where I need some help. For one, what's going to give? I would rather give up the hood to keep the sleeves, right? That's a one thing. I really want the sleeves. The pouch, I don't know if I need the pouch or not. There's the option for the sweater. You can keep the same pattern going down the front like that with no kangaroo pouch, or you can put the kangaroo pouch on there, which is obviously going to take more yarn. It's like, well, yeah, lady, it's more stitches. It's going to take more yarn. I know. It's crazy how that works. All right. So this lady Didn't do a pouch, and doesn't look like she did the hood on it either. And she made nice long sleeves. So look at that. See? So that's without doing the pouch on it. And it's got the little notch on the top, just like mine does. And she didn't have the hood. I have no idea how much yarn she used. So those are the options. Where I need some assistance before I get any farther, because I started working on it because it's gorgeous and I tried it on and it feels amazing. And I'd really like to add this to my sweater collection. What I did, this is where I was. See where this needle is? That's where I was. And so I've taken from there. This is, all those stitches are on hold, kind of. So I've got the needle woven through. They're not live stitches, but I've got the needle woven through here. So you can see I've got all that patterning up to where that needle is, right there. And then, see, that's how far I've gotten. So this is how far I've gotten on it. I was working away. Look at that. That's a good amount, right? That's pretty good. And what you do is, once you get the body length and you do all the body stuff and everything for that, you come back and do the flap for that kangaroo pouch, and you'll attach it. And very similar to the wallaby knitting pattern, and I've done multiple of those, you know, but you're going top down here and that's bottom up, but it's the same concept. So I really do get what they're doing. My issue is, if I'm going to have issues with yarn usage, I should probably pull all of this out. I mean, it's already been sitting for a decade, right? But look, I did progress. I did it. I did progress. And now I'm saying I'm going to pull out all my progress. I think that's where I really need to go. If I want that yarn usage savings, instead of, you know, doing the pouch, that's going to save some yarn, right? How long is this thing now? Yeah, so let me stand up. You know, so this is how much I've gotten since we found it in the bin, you know, so that's kind of cool to have gotten some space done on that. But I need to make that decision, because you can see that cable-y thing. I mean, not real well, but you can see how it goes out, and you can see at the bottom down here where I stopped doing that. That's just straight stockinette right here. But I need to make that decision before I put any more on it. That's pretty much it. I need help. Help me to decide what do I do on that, since I do have 3 full skeins and then that bit right there. Knowing that I want the sleeves and I want the hood, I don't know how much the sleeves and the hood will take. I mean, I could leave all of that. That's another option. Huh. Yeah, this is how my brain works. It is. So I could put stoppers on the ends of here. Just leave this as is. Put stoppers there. Don't touch it. Do the sleeves, because we know how much I love doing sleeves. Do the sleeves. Figure out how much that takes. And then do the hood. And we'll do the sleeves. I don't know. I would rather have sleeves than hood. I know that. So it's order of priorities, right? It's order of magnitude. It's the priorities. So if I did the sleeves first, then I would know how much those took and how much yarn I have left. And then I can decide, do I have enough for the hood, or at that point, make the rest of the body pull back, you know, if I'm not going to have enough for the front pouch. Don't think I'm going to have enough for the front pouch. I think I have to pull it back. But I got progress after a decade. I did. I made stuff and it was cool, and I really don't want to pull it back, and I don't want to stuff in that bin. It's been hiding for a lot of years. Who feels this with me? Can you feel this? This is angst. This is, yeah, what do I do? It's so nice. And I really want to get this done because it's gorgeous. I think I need to pull it out. I think that's what I need to do. I'm gonna hold off. I want you guys to put in input. I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna do it right now. I know I've done that before, where I've asked questions and I just started ripping it out before you ever got a chance to see the video. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys see the video. Help me out. You know, I don't want to ruin all the progress. This is one of my Tuesday projects. I'm actually working on them. That is the craziest thing. I pulled these vintage, oh yeah, they are vintage whips. I do like the term vintage whip better than UFO. Vintage whip sounds elevated, eloquent, fancy, bougie. You know, I'm like, my whips are vintage. You know, just like they have more prominence. They're just, Yeah, high class. There you go. I have high class whips. That's what it is. It's high class. So I pulled out these high class whips and I'm starting to work on them. And I really don't want to go backwards, but yeah, I've got that order of magnitude, you know. I want long sleeves. This thing, when I tried this on, I had tank top underneath it because it's a belly shirt right now, and Nana don't wear belly shirts. Nuh-uh. You know, so yeah, I'm Nana. Okay, so on the order of magnitude, sleeves, then hood, and then pouch. Yeah, so if that's the case, because the way the pattern is, you have to decide on the pouch now at this level. So I could just set that right there and do the sleeves. What does it tell me I have to do for the sleeves? I have not looked at that. I just looked at the, oh, you have to knit around and around for 35 rounds. Okay, I can do that. I mean, that's easy, except for the amount of stitches. It's not hard. It just is, right? You just do some stitches. There's just a few stitches. Do I have the pattern on here? I have the patterns all over the place. Ooh, where's it at? There we go. I don't know. Oh, where's it at? It's not here. It's not here. Okay, it's on the other device. That's all right. So, yeah, I need help. I need help. Right, so I can work on this. Oh, that's right. I have size 8s on here. That's what I was thinking. I have 8s on here, and I just got more 8s. So then I can leave mine. I have to put the little end stop retips. I can leave them right there and then continue with my brand new needles that I got at a thrift store. That's awesome. Are they brand new? Oh, probably not. Are they brand new to me? Yes. Yes, they are. I mean, they're knitting needles. They're fine. It doesn't matter how old they are. My knitting needles are old. I still use them. I love them. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go pick on something else. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. Did you see yesterday's video where I was working on the melange, the big twist melange yarn? Oh my gosh, that came in. Not going to lie, I made another order. Yes, I did. I did it. Oh, and this worked for me, and it worked in my cart again. So if you are doing the whole Joanne big twist panic buying like so many of us are, SUPR961 as the code was giving 25% off, and that expires on the 4th of February. I don't know how many people can use it, how many times, but I know it was allowing me to use it more than once, so have at it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, there you go. But 25% off, give it a try. But yeah, the big twist melange, I could not resist. So you know I started something. You know I've got that on both needles and hooks. So you want to come tomorrow. You definitely want to see what I've got done tomorrow. My honest opinion, okay? My honest opinion after trying it with knitting and with crochet. Of course, I kind of let the hat out of the bag since I ordered more. Yes, I did. Anyway, definitely come back and check that out. Help me out with this thing so that it doesn't stay in like hibernation limbo for another year or two. Kind of excited I'm working on it, and I don't want to lose that momentum. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I so appreciate you showing up and talking to me and talking at me and everything, because I know you do, because I know I talk to the different screens of people I watch. And I enjoy that. It makes my day. It really does. I feel great, and I love coming on here and talking yarn, because my husband doesn't want to always hear it, although he's my biggest fan and watches all my videos. So I can't hold anything out over his head because he knows. All right, everybody, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.